Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Dillon Huffman. One person is dead in Kinston after a shooting on Friday night. Police say it happened around 11:40 on Williams Street near Snow Hill Road. 51-year-old Thomas Sutton died at the scene. He was shot multiple times. The suspect, who has not been identified, did turn himself in, according to police. We spoke to the Kinston police chief today about the incident.
According to witnesses,
police say 2 guns were found at the scene. If you have any information, you can call Kinston Police or Lenoir County Crime Stoppers. A woman was arrested on drug charges in Wayne County on Friday night. The Wayne County Sheriff's Office says Deborah Reeds had meth in her car and a schedule for narcotic. She was pulled over in Goldsboro for several traffic violations, and that's when they found the drugs. The Sheriff's Office says she also had a fake North Carolina tag. She's currently in the Wayne County Detention Center under a $2,000 bond. One person was sent to the hospital after a wreck in Winterville. The Winterville Community Fire Department says it happened around 6 o'clock, the intersection of NC 903 South and Brevard Road. Firefighters say a car left the road, went up in the air, went through a fence, and landed in someone's yard across from NC 903. There you see the aftermath right there. The driver of that car was taken to Vidant Medical Center with non-life-threatening injuries. Water customers in the Elora Dale area of Jacksonville will be without water Sunday night into Monday morning. It's because of road work at Gum Branch Road and Western Boulevard. Water pressure could be spotty on Sunday night and possibly Monday in the areas around that intersection. NCDOT is looking to widen that intersection. Crews will be working Sunday night into Monday to relocate a massive water line. We've got more details for you over at WNCT.com. Representative Candy Smith will hold a town hall meeting this coming Tuesday to discuss the state budget, which could be voted on as early as next week. The town hall is going to be from 6 to 7:30 at the ECU College of Nursing, room 1100. That's on West 5th Street in Greenville. Smith is looking to inform people about the budget process so far and where negotiations stand. She says it's also a way for her to hear from the public about what they want to see in the budget. We have sad news tonight out of Edgecombe County. The Sheriff's Office says retired Sheriff Phil Ellis has passed away. Ellis served Edgecombe County from September 1974 until his retirement in December 1996. The Sheriff's Office says please keep the Ellis family and the Sheriff's Office in your thoughts and prayers. Funeral arrangements will be announced soon. Nearly 70 years after being killed in action, a Korean War veteran's remains returned home to North Carolina. Holden Kerwicki reports. Kinston Police is working to make sure the community feels safe around the officers. They hosted Pizza with Police. People came out to Pizza Hut in Kinston for free food and a conversation with the local police officers. The officers even greeted people as they came in, and they had some treats for the kids. Kinston PD says they want the community to trust them, especially the younger ones.
and we just want time for the police and the community to interact, to get to know each other and see each other in a non-law enforcement capacity. We let our guards down, you become more comfortable, and sometimes you expand the bonds of trust by breaking bread.
This is the third time Kinston Police has hosted something like this, and they say they plan to do it a lot more often in the future. Kids in Pitt County got the chance to stay cool and have some fun today, celebrating the beginning of summer. Summer Splash happened today in Farmville. It's a way for the city to provide free, safe, and fun entertainment for the kids. Those who came out got the chance to play in the bouncy houses, stay cool with the water slides, listen to music, and get some of those sweet treats.
You know, anything that we can do as a community to provide a safe, fun experience, that's what we want to do.
They plan to have more events like this in the future. President Trump has called off plans to round up thousands of illegal immigrants. It was supposed to happen in at least 10 cities, but plans have changed. Tom Hansen has more. 11 people are dead after a small skydiving plane crashed in Hawaii. The plane was engulfed in fire near the fence line away from the runway. The Honolulu fire chief said family members of those on board were on the ground when the crash happened and may have seen that plane go down.
This is the most tragic.
It wasn't clear whether the plane was taking off or landing when it crashed. Madison Square in downtown Savannah, Georgia was full of people protesting Georgia's new abortion ban. Governor Brian Kemp signed the bill into law last month. The bill bans abortions as early as 6 weeks, around the time a heartbeat can be heard. Protesters marched from the square all the way to Forsyth Park, where there was an open speaker session.
Protests that are legal.
Organizers say they planned this protest after they became concerned about what this bill means for reproductive health. President Trump says his administration plans to move forward with additional sanctions on Iran as tensions increase between the U.S. and the Islamic Republic. 2 days after calling off a military strike on Iran, the president said he would discuss the situation at Camp David this weekend. Nicole Killian reports.